Oh, hey. How's it going? I'm sulking this week. Yes, that's right, I'm sulking. And you wanna know why? I'll tell you why. Because I failed my driving test. And to be honest, I'm not so annoyed that I failed, but it's the amount of time I wasted sitting in the DMV, which is the worst place on earth. It's not like in England when you book your test and you go there, it's all like organized. Nah, none of that. It's sitting around and hating life. Now I'm not gonna lie, I went in there real cocky. I didn't even take any lessons. I was like, I'm from England, where we have roundabouts and corners and roads that end. How hard could it be? Plus, I've been driving for like 10 years. I don't even care. Rode up there with all the confidence of a man who knew he was gonna pass. Chest puffed out, I walked in. I was ready for this. I got there at 1:40, which is when my appointment was supposed to be. Like, the appointment was just to get a number, to wait in a queue, to get a number, to wait in another damn queue. When I finally got to the front desk, I managed to get the most miserable old black lady. She reminded me of one of those women in the Caribbean shops who always greet you like this. Why I want? I'm like, some service, please? That'd be really great. Okay, fine, some chicken. You want me to eat it up? Yes, I would love for you to heat this food up. Who goes into a restaurant and doesn't want food heated up? Like, what the hell? You know what's better than hot curry goat? Cold curry goat. Can't get enough. Why is your food even cold in the first place? Anyway, I digress. So I walk up there, I'm like, you're right, love, how's it going? Like, put on the old English charm, you know? Handed her my papers, just looking at her, smiling in her face. I'm still pretty confident at this point. She looks at him, shakes her head, and calls over another lady. They start shaking their heads together. I'm not as confident right now. All the documentation had my name on it, and I had all the insurance. They were like, no, we need a letter to say you can drive this car. Why? Please don't make me go back in that queue. So I go, and I get on my phone, and I have to call the guy, and then he has to... So I'm finally back in my car. I'm gonna take the test now. And I'm in a line of 4 cars. And they do it like a drive-thru here, alright? So you literally get to the front window and then someone turns up and jumps in your car. I'm like, alright, cool, this is fine, man. This actually won't take that long. I'm gonna have this all wrapped up and ready in the next at least 25 minutes because the test takes 20 and I don't think this is gonna take any longer than 5. 10 minutes goes by. 20 minutes goes by. 30 minutes. 40. This is actually ridiculous. Like, what the hell is going on right now? After about 50 minutes, somebody finally comes. Now, the examiners are taking their sweet time. They're sauntering around, complaining to each other about working at the DMV. And all I could think to myself is, this is exactly the whole thing of Patty and Selma in The Simpsons.
Which of you losers is next in line?
The girl who got into my car, she was wearing like home clothes. She was wearing like a white tracksuit bottom and a jumper. It looked like she was about to sit down and watch a marathon of The Bachelor. To be honest, I probably wouldn't have cared if she didn't fail me. What? You know, another reason why I was so confident was because I read on the DMV website, don't worry about your test, don't be nervous, we're not actively trying to fail you. And when I heard that, I was like, well, this is gonna be a piece of piss, isn't it? Well, it turns out that was all lies. You should be worried, it's not easy, and I don't know if they're actively trying to fail you, but they're not trying to fail you.
Oh boy, oh that felt good. Let me try. Oh. Yeah.
So we get in the car now and everything's cool, we're driving around. And the test is not hard. As long as you know all the ins and outs of the road, which clearly I didn't. Sitting in the car, it's kind of awkward now, and this girl's giving me nothing. So I was like to her, so, a little test today? She was like, yeah. So, okay, well, this is not going anywhere. So let's just keep this quiet, shall we? So I get to this red light, and she says, turn right. And I'm like, oh, this must be a trick, because I know that you can turn right on red light, because California. You know, I creep up to the place, I look left, I look right, I make that turn. She's like, And I was like, that does not sound good. And she directed me back to the test center. After 5 minutes, told me to pull up and said, so, do you know what the law is about turning right? And I was like, Apparently I didn't come to a complete stop on that, right? I personally think I did, but I wasn't really gonna argue with a woman in white tracksuit bottoms, you know? And the worst part is that now I have to go back to the DMV again. And the DMV is the unhappiest place on earth. It's a place where no matter your class, race, religion, or country, you all get treated like where the minimum waiting time for anything is at least 2 hours. Where crazy people are just shouting at each other, shouting at you, just smelling like poop. Where the sign on the door says customers only, but really it should say hostages only, because that's kind of what it makes me feel like. I saw a woman in there with plastic bags for socks. Like, I've seen plastic bags for shoes before, but never socks. And they didn't even match. They were 2 different colors. Why couldn't she find 2 matching bags? I'm gonna go sulk somewhere quietly. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And tell your friends.